Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this tutorial on creating a custom recycle view in Android Java. So, this guide is designed to be simple and easy to follow, helping you step by step in understanding and implementing a custom recycle view in your Android projects using Android Studio. So, first, we create the project in Android Studio. So, file, new project, and empty views activity. We can name it custom recycle view. Okay, we can name it too. So here is the new project. So in this activity, we can learn how to set up Recycle View in Android. So create an adapter and model classes, and you can learn about the layout for our Recycle View items. So number one that we can do is to create a file structure. So number one, uh, we can wait the Android Studio to configure the projects. We can create the necessary file or file structure. So number one, create a package. So we can name it adapter. Okay. Number two, the model folder. So model. And in adapter, we can create the Java class. We name it recycler adapter. So on. Then in the model, you can add the class recycler model. And next, we create the XML files. So here in the rest folder and layout folder, we have the main activity main. We are good at that. So we can create the items recycler. We can name it linear layout or card view. Then we can name it items recycler. Next is in the layout folder, we can create the main activity. The default layout is the constraint layout. We can change it to linear layout because it's my favorite layout. We can change the background color to white. And we remove the text view. We can change it. Oh, I have error because we need to add orientation and vertical. Then add the recycle view. So here it is. So match parent and the height is wrap content. Then close it. Then we can add the ID. So the identity of this recycle view. You can name it RV, stands for recycle view, then name. So for that example. Next, we can code the items recycler, which is the handler of every item in our recycler view. So okay, our next step is add the background color. So example, card background color, and then we can customize the color scheme. So F5. So then we can change the default height to wrap content. Yan. Then we can add the linear layout or the content inside of the card view. So we can add this match parent, our width, and wrap content for the height. Then our orientation is vertical. Then okay. Then we can add the text view. So we can follow our step in we can follow this structure in Figma or the user interface. So we add the date, the title, and the description. Okay, we copy this or we can convert this into code. Okay, we add the date. So I can comment date. then wrap content, the height, and we add the text. So we can add the variable or the placeholder. Here is the date. Then we can close the text view. Now, yeah. Then you can copy it and make this as a title. Here's the title. We can change the layout. So we can change this to text style is bold to emphasize, and the text size is going around 20 SB. Then for the we can copy again this date for description. There is the description. Alright, we are near for the reel. Next, we can add the reference or the identity of each text view. So we can add the ID. ID here we can name it as alias text. So to be organized. So remember the variable names used in these XML files and text date. Uh, this will be crucial for connecting the XML layout. So make sure to remember this, or we can return this later. Text title, and here we are for the date description. So we can change this to the variable or the ID to description. And then as you can see, the layout is not not finished. We can add the margin or padding. So we can add the margin vertical to around 5 dp, and the margin for horizontal, so from top to bottom 10 dp. And here we go, we can add padding. So we can add padding inside the linear layout. So as you can see, padding, we can add 10 dp. I'm not satisfied, so we can do 20 dp. So here it is, like in Figma. So we can add we can remove the, the shadow because it's irritating for me. So we can use card elevation to 0 dp, and around this they have a radius or corner of each corner in our recycle review items. So example, uh, we can add simple line, card corner radius to 5 dp, 5 dp, and I'm not satisfied, so we can change to 10 dp. Then wait, I make sure that the OBS is recording. Then the next step is using a model, recycle review model. So we are finished to the XML files. So our next agenda is our model. So first, so this approach is effective for me because it keeps data organized and clear. So the code is easier to understand and manage. How? So we can add the three variables. So as like I said again that we have the title, date, title, and description. So we can add three variables, I think. So we can use we can make it private string, date. So as of now, we can use date as a string. So for the purpose of this lesson. So private string title, and next is the description, string description. All right. Next, we can use the function in generate in Android Studio. Constructor, we can highlight as Control A or Shift tapos click, and here it is, the constructor. So constructor, so it is like setter. So in the activity, you can use this, and using this function. So I don't. Okay, next is we use the getter. So generate and getter. So highlight all or control A. Okay. Then as you can see, we have the getter method and the getter. So later we can implement it to the main activity or in our recycle view or adapter. Now in the hardest part, I think, is the adapter, because in adapter in Android is a bridge between the data source and the user interface. So like the Recycler View, it helps in binding the data to the UI components. We can add, so we can extend or inherit from the uh, built-in built-in code or built-in class of Java Android Studio. So Recycler View. So we can try view yan. So here it is. Then we can use that adapter. We can create the class later. So recycle view again, call the our class name recycler adapter dot view holder. View holder. Okay, we have some errors, but don't mind this. This is the built-in class of Android Java. This view holder, we can create the class. So public class view holder, you can name it. So you can rename it or anything, name what you want. So but not now, focus on this. Extend recycler view that view holder. Then you can create a close. Okay. So here we got the two errors, but we can highlight this, and as you can see, implement methods. So I explain it later. Now we have the error again in our custom class, which is the view holder, and we can click this in Android Studio, create constructor. Now we don't have an error. So but remember only the three method or the three required function of the recycler-view.adapter and the one class that we provide or customize. So I discuss further later. And now our next step is we can create the context. So context. So we can import class. The context is the reference to the current state of the application. So yeah. Then you can create the list or the data structure that we use in this adapter. But you can use the array list or anything data structure that you want. But in this case, I want to use list. So we can call our model. So the model that we created. So you can call this to the list. Then you can add a variable. So recycler models. Then we can create a constructor again to be called when a new instance of adapter is created. So you can create public, and you can call the our class name. So and yeah, for the constructor, we can copy this, then copy this, or you can use the generate function, or right click and generate. But as of now, we can this dot context equals this, reference this. So this dot context here is number 16, and then you can pass it. Then our next parameters, the list and our model. So we can call that this dot second models. As you can see, it highlights, then equals recycler models, and then highlight again. Gonna we do is we can go the view holder class. Like I said ago, that we can back to the items recycle view and remember the variable that we can use to our adapter. So we can copy paste this. So inside the class, we can use private text view, and then text date. We can change it by text date, text title, then text description. Okay. So we have the variable of the text view. Now we can connect this in on XML. So here we go. Text date equals, call this item view that find view by ID r dot id dot now the text date. So you can import the r, the built-in. Then as you can see, we have error because as I mentioned, we can copy paste the text date. Then again, here in title equals, just copy paste, and our text title, we add underscore, text description, text description. Again, add, and then small caps because it's sensitive in capitalization. Why we have error? Because we have wrong spelling in our description. Then okay, we are from bottom to up. So in get item count, we can use the uh, so this method can returns the total number of items in the list. So we can use the recycler. We can call this and size. So it tells the recycler view how many items to be displayed. So, okay. Then sa on by view holder, this method set data each item recycler view. So we can call the our variable that we can make in the 945 inside the view holder class. So text date, we can use the holder. So we have inside parameter. This is the uh, this is view holder. So we can create this variable to create a new object. Then holder dot text date, because we have text date in this inside view holder, equals now that's set text. Then you can call the recycler view models that get so get position. So the position is the reference, that get title, no, the get date. So again, for the text, for the title, text title that set text recycled models that get position, that get title. So it is important that here it is the variable or the getter. Please remember this and apply this on bind view holder. Then you can use holder.text description and set text second models that get position that get description. Okay, so as you can see, we have the on create view holder, as like I mentioned, that we can connect the items recycler view from this method. So how? So remember, we can use the built-in function or the built-in class of Android Java layout inflator. So we can use variable inflator. Then we can create new object for layout inflator. Then layout inflator dot from context. Okay, from the context object. So then we can create view or the built-in class of Java. View equals inflator dot inflate or dot layout called the items recycler that we can call. Then CNC have error, but I don't know. I forgot to add three the three another parameters. So parent is from view group, and the view type is false. So follow this step and return new view holder view. Okay, and then that's it, I think, for our recycler adapter. As like I mentioned, that recycler adapter is crucial, but if we can practice, we can remember it and we can apply to many recycler view in Android projects. So in the main activity for the last, uh, so it's to show the data in the custom recycler view. So we can code this, so we can remove this code. Then we can start by adding the global variable. So but you can use local, but I prefer to code global. So recycler view, and we can import this. We have the wrong spelling, and yes, we can import. Okay, then yes, and recycler view import class. I don't know why nawala. Then we can create a list again. This and we call the recycler model that we created, and import the list. Then add a variable for our list model. Then you can reference the new objects to our list, and then you can call the recycler adapter. Recycler adapter. Okay, then we can call the recycler view. So recycler view, what is our ID name in our recycler view? So RV name, as I mentioned. The recycler view equals find view ID r.id dot is RV name. Then we can add data on this model. So how? Create data on the recycler model. So how we can create the recycle models that add new recycle model. Then in our constructor, we have date, title, and description. So we can create the date, July 23, 2024. And for the second parameters, example, my memory title, then on our description, may description number 1. Okay, then we can copy paste and add the dummy data. So I can copy, and the next step we can call the R adapter. So recycle view new adapter equals new recycler adapter. And we can see the constructor of recycler adapter. It required a context, the recycler models. So sample can add this. So the context this is main activity or the application context. Next, the models. So the models have recycler models, and we have data in the constructor, and it can share it to the recycler adapters. The adapter is automatically to populate the data. Okay, and then the last, I can add the comment. Call adapter. Next is set adapter on recycler view. I think this is the last step. So recycler view. So our recycler view. So we can attach the adapter. That set adapter, recycler adapter. Then we can create the layout. Adapt recycler view that set layout manager new linear layout only. So then we can create a new object inside the now we can already have new object, add this, then we can run it and we can see the result. So here's the result of our code in custom recycler view. As you can see, we can add another line or another data. Example, we can add July 18, then my memory title number 6. Then we can change the description. So check if they add, if they already add to the list of this recycler view. So here it is, the memory title number 6. Thank you for following this content on creating a custom recycler view in Android Java.